You're back. I'm back. And this is Unboxing Things. And we are going to unbox a brand today that pops out of my handy dandy mailbox. And we are going to talk all about the box because e-commerce packaging is what Lumi focuses on. And I am the co-founder and CEO of Lumi, Jessie Janae. Let's check it out. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't hear you because you're in a computer. Okay, we have Prose. Woo! I am so excited about this. This is a really incredible brand. Prose is doing modern hair care for the modern person, customized and personalized for your hair care needs, and shipped direct to your doorstep. How do I know it's customized hair care? Customized hair care. Recycling symbol. Here's the real MVP. So many brands put in the hard work of using recycled content, making sure the packaging can just be thrown into a blue bin. But if they don't remind the customer that it can be, it has a lower likelihood of actually making it back into the recycling stream. This is a classy combo. Black on craft, understated, underused, under-discussed. We all think of Black on Craft as basic. You think of just like an Amazon logo stamped on the outside of the box. But Prose is proving how well it can be done. The fidelity of print, the beauty of the logo, taking the time to print the other panels with custom messagery as well. Made fresh in NYC. Designed in Paris. They're communicating a lot of brand information, and it is really, really, really well executed. Now here's a detail that you might easily miss, especially if you're just a consumer at home, is that there's little crop marks that are on this box for where to put the shipping label. This is really helpful in fulfillment. Let's get inside. Let me open up. They are sealing this with a clear wafer label. So you have a simple clear wafer label to hold the box shut. That's all you need, and that's all you need because this is a mailer style box with cherry locks folding in to keep everything safe. So you don't need a big piece of tape, honestly, to close this up and keep it secure. Let's open this. Ooh, this beautiful piece of collateral. Let me set that to the side. And let's just say, boom, look at this. Look at the brand impression this is creating. Your newest reason not to share your hair care products, but do share your happy hair days. Instagram Prose, Facebook Prose Hair. I have the pre-shampoo mask, shampoo, and conditioner. I have an amazing coworker and team member here at Lumi, Jackie, and she actually ordered this for herself, and you can see that it says for Jackie, for Jackie, for Jackie. And it actually gives a percentage of the different formulas in the bottle. So it says 31% smooth and vibrant, 68% stimulate and revive for her shampoo. It gives a code, and this is just really a pure play reminder that this has been custom formulated for Jackie and for her specific hair needs. Let's take a look at this. This is a beautiful cream-colored, kind of eggshell finished envelope with a half moon cutout, and Prose is actually embossed here. It is actually raised up and I can feel it. Very, very beautifully done. Now, this is so classy, it's really the type of packaging that you might experience in fashion or something, but this is for hair care. The personalization continues. Right here it says for Jackie Coke on this actual card. If I pull this out, that was printed right here on the side just so that it was peeking out. Again, attention to detail. Also it says order number, and there's a long code reminding me that every order is custom produced. These 3 sheets explain the custom formulation for each of the 3 products in the box, the key ingredients, and then the full ingredients list, all printed out for my knowledge. I want to pause and reflect for a moment on how different this entire approach is to the traditional supply chain for something like shampoo, conditioner, and hair care. Normally, these products are designed somewhere in a lab. You're just given options off of a shelf that you pick. You go home, you can Google those ingredients and see if you agree with what they are. They're certainly not customized for your hair or your needs. You're left choosing from an odyssey of wild options, and you're researching things just to choose something that sort of fits. Whereas this is completely the reverse process. So one Jackie checks out, this item actually goes into production and then ships straight to her doorstep. And then this piece, it has the kind of custom note to Jackie, And then it also has on the back a really fun print, only good hair days ahead. They're really reminding you that they're not doing all this work just so you can hop in the shower and enjoy your shampoo. That's important, but they're doing it so that you can have a great hair day, so you can get that end result you're looking for. And back to the product. The product itself, you might be wondering, how do you use this? Do you just pour this out into your hand? In fact, you do not. Each bottle comes with a pump, but they offer the option online to optimize for being a little bit more green and more sustainable, and you can say that you don't need to receive the pump tops every single time. Jackie has done that. Jackie has said she doesn't need to receive them, so she doesn't have them in this package, but normally, if she did receive them, they would be under this insert. This is where the packaging gets really interesting. As I was just trying to take this insert out, you can see that it doesn't just come out easily. It is actually locked into a place with a side tab. That is not very often done, but it really creates a strong, rigid structure. You can see these side tabs here. This was holding the insert in place in a really rigid way. That means the liquids are going to stay right there. They really can't move, and the insert itself can't hop up and down. The insert itself looks a little complicated, but probably isn't as complicated as it seems. It creates the perfect cradle for each bottle, as you can see. It also has a thumb grabber, kind of thumb finger grabber here, and that's really probably meant for fulfillment. You can see that the part where the bottles goes was a punch out, kind of like a cookie cutter. They chose shapes that would cradle the bottle, but by putting these tabs back in place, you can see how this looks when it's produced. Oh, you can see that those finger grabbers weren't actually just finger grabbers, but they were helping keep this insert together. Let me show you how you would do this. So you would get this insert flat, and then you'd start folding it, and you'd see how this set of grabbers lines up with this set, and then I can come to this side and punch them in together, and voila, this now stays more rigid. I can do the same thing here. Make them line up, come back to the outside, punch them in, and I actually punched in both layers at once, and now voila, look at how this is rigid. Now I'm ready to fold it one more time, put it in my box. Something else that I can tell from looking close up is that they're using a nice grade of craft paper for the inside of the box, the outside of the box, and the outside of the insert. And then they're using a lower grade, a kind of higher recycled content, less well-finished piece of paper for the inside of the insert. You want to use paper that's less processed, higher recycled content whenever you can. But sometimes what you risk is losing print fidelity, causing a more gray than craft color. Sometimes there's aesthetic issues and or quality issues relating to a lower grade of paper. So the exterior of the insert is this nice rich craft color, a nice tight structure of paper, but the inside of the insert is a lower grade paper because you're not going to see it. Fun call out, on this piece of the box that gets covered when you are folding it is a message. Caring for hair and the planet since 2017, this box is 100% recyclable and reusable. It's a nice call out. Again, they have the recyclable symbol to remind you as well, but they're reminding you of when they were established and how to treat this box and how to think about it. These papers, this insert, this box, I can take all of these things and throw them right into my blue bin, and I'm sure that's exactly what Prose has in mind. Let's take a look at the dimensions of this box, see what we're working with. The interior is 11 inches by 7 inches by 3 inches. So it's an 11 by 7 by 3 inch box. 3 inch, of course, is that depth there. And that's enough room for each of these products. And the box really can't be that much smaller. Even though it looks like there's some room around this product, I bet they have product variation that they're considering. There might be different inserts. And also, you actually need a little bit of room around a product to properly cushion it. If you don't properly cushion a product with void fill and or an insert, then it's going to be damaged. And a damaged product is more wasteful than a cushioned product. I think it's time to roll in the recap. Prose, really neat product, also really cool packaging. What exactly do I love about it? I'm gonna tell you. First up, transparent. Prose is not leaving any stone unturned. Between these ingredient cards that tell you everything that you've received to all the detail level that they put into explaining the experience, there's an extreme amount of transparency involved in the brand, and they're rippling that through into the packaging. Next up, it's personalized. There's a lot of brands these days who say like, "Hi Jessie, welcome to your package," or something, and I love that. But Prose is taking it 10 more steps. Every bottle is customized, not just saying to Jackie or to Jessie, but actually talking about what custom ingredients are in that bottle that are meant for your hair. So that personalization, that customization ripples through the packaging and the product. And third, it's elevated. They're taking something that oftentimes is a splash of colors, all these big hunky bottles, and kind of a relative level of simplicity that you see in the marketing and branding of like drugstore hair care, and they're turning into something you are more likely to see in fashion. They're elevating that experience. They're really making all of their packaging very classy and using beautiful materials. This has been Prose Unboxed.